Hello everyone, welcome back to Disco Elysium, where we left it last time right before going to the bookshop, I believe. We talked to the girl outside, I forget her name. We have a couple new checks. I think we have one with her, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a few days since I played, so... yeah. Okay. Did we save properly? I feel like we for sure had a save. A check with her. Because we messed up. Hello? Oh, it's just here. Okay, it just moved up. Okay. Maybe it didn't move up. Maybe it was here the whole time. I wonder what order these are in. I don't know. We want to do Measurehead. That's what we're doing this right now. This shouldn't take too long. 1 hour and 7. And we're never 1 hour and 8 for this. So we're going to have an idea of where we come from and an idea of this completely absurd race theory. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But in the meantime, we can go in here, we can explore a little bit. I don't think we can really do any of the tasks right now. Let's just, I don't want to do this one. I don't know why this is clicked on. But yeah, let's just explore a little bit more. Then once we have the thoughts complete, we'll see what we can do. This was run by her mom. Or so she said.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Okay, the clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Well off. Can you give me money? That's crazy. A curious pendant you're wearing. Narrow your eyes mysteriously.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well. This is crazy to say. Are you the owner of this store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice, high-pitched, sounds familiar. You've talked to her before, through the doorbell. Oh.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Your daughter is the one standing outside, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yeah.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
Right. Very polite and helpful. Yeah, she's great. Not going to grade a human being. But that's not what she asked. But...
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Let's not go too deep, right?
As a young girl should be. With the proper attitude, she'll have a bright financial future.
Okay, change the
The woman
subject.
before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Book peddler. What if I want to buy a book? I don't have money though.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything?
She fiddles
See
with her
those
pen.
shelves
Okay.
there? Go. Be drawn.
So what type of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
What are you talking about? I'll take a look.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Should we say this or is she gonna get angry with the girl? I don't want her to be upset. Let's... she's gonna get angry with the girl. I think that's not great. Farewell for now, book peddler. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is the adult section. Gift books and molten candy.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Look through the display of books.
Rows and rows of Hyundai men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundai and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundai, Return to Hyundai. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundai and the Hyundai Man.
Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundai and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundai and the false
Okay.
god. Man from Hyundai and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundai, the Hyundai colonies. Man from Hyundai and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundai and the snow crabs.
You can keep going.
Those snow
Oh.
crabs are worse than they sound.
What? Is that all?
Not even close.
Nice.
Man from Hyundai in hell.
Pain
Man
threshold.
from Hyundai and the forest of slaves. Man from Hyundai under the lake. Man from Hyundai, Hyundai burning. There's even the trial
We
of death,
almost have two,
a
actually.
personal combat game book set in the world of Hyundai Man, and so much more.
Okay. Do any of the books call out to me? Maybe if we do this, we improve this? Or maybe we make it worse. Store keep to him about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Maybe now I lose because she doesn't like them. Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing
What
to
do you
do.
mean? Sounds good. Which one should I start with? But I'm not gonna have money
What
for,
does it matter?
for the.
They're all the same.
Ew.
However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Okay, let me write that down. It's 9. Maybe it's a thought. The book turns into a thought, like in other games where you can read a book. Maybe this just makes me like more violent or more confident. Let's do this, right? Do any of the books call out to me?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Ow.
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular Man from Hyundai in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hyundai man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyundai and the Devil Woman.
What would you say this? Interesting.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundai novels.
They're both. I'm more interested in the devil one because he was the one that we chose, not the one that the lady chose. But yeah, if I ever have money, I'll come back. I guess you can. There are ways to make a bunch of money. We're super broke right now. But interesting. Very cool.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Nice.
There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
We're all? What is that? Let's look.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is
Oh, so like
titled
D&D. Okay.
Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled
Nice.
Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Anything that really catches my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game. new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays
Whoa.
25 real. Nonsense for anemic Beano clods.
Are you crazy? $25, okay. I don't know if they're supposed to be dollars, like close to them. I don't know. Let's see what she says. What board games do you have here?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinde, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Braubritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
So she just hates fiction. She's so annoying.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
I have children? A family?
It certainly feels like.
Oh, what would you...
whatever you
Oh,
are
gosh.
will die with you.
Oh, my God. I don't feel as if I have any kids.
Friends are technically like family.
She feels with her pendant thinking.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
It is cheaper. So what about these Brawl things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know,
I'm in
you're
trouble
into
here.
those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them though.
Okay. 12 for another one. I don't know if that will do anything for us. Very cool. Old sports magazine tucked away in a dark corner. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They're all about the lake trout. About lake trout. Okay, that's weird. I want to talk to him as well, see if he has anything to say about that.
These shelves are overburdened
Oh, nice.
with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
So you can actually like get like a recommendation from yourself, another one from the shopkeep. That's cool. Storekeep.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Party.
Dauntless Dick.
The Murder of Dick Mullen.
Does he die?
Oh no. Turns out he faked it
Right.
to solve a case.
Are there any more?
Yes. There's also
I don't know why
The Dame Who Did It.
I'm having fun with
Farewell,
this.
My Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. Come on. This is not the way real police solve crimes. The real police are some 20 kilometers away, sitting in an armored motor carriage.
Come on, Chester. Tell the story again.
What? Oh yeah, we're going back to far away, right? We're just hearing a conversation from far away somehow. A bald man turns toward a lean man and pats him on the back.
Again? Man, I tell that one at least once a month. It's not that interesting.
These were also in the back of the phone call when we talked on the radio, right?
The fuck it is. And these guys haven't heard it. You see, Chester here.
Hmm. Oh, I thought he was going to continue. Chester faked his own death once.
Gosh, why?
Civilian looks on, amazed. The bald man bellows a reply.
A very fucking dangerous case, ain't that right, Chester? They almost got you that time.
Yeah, sure came close. Alright, so I was tailing this guy called Francis the Shoe.
The inside of the motor carriage is thick with cigarette smoke. Outside it starts to rain.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Can we?
Your attempt to grasp
Damn,
at the
that's
answer
terrible.
failed. It seems very close by, pulsating just out of reach.
Okay. We have another white check to come back to. It's gonna be fun to come back to all these checks once we have good levels. Quaint picture, book brochure, very colorful. It's a tome of fascist magic, rather candid. What?
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Okay.
I would say The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is an innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education.
Okay.
The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
So you recommend it?
Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
Well,
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow.
ooh, I can get
There's
this
something
one.
personal inside.
Something personal? I mean, should we just go for it? Let's take a look in case it's another one
Browsing
we...
through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant.
I am
It's all just back
like saving money because I need to pay like 100 real. I don't know if that was true or that was just a joke. But I think what I owe the place I was staying at is like 100, right? But if we have 6, we might as well spend 4. That might help, I don't know.
Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
What's it about?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeball and cocaine into the other.
Damn.
Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long.
She's so annoying.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Okay, I want to check this out. Let's maybe keep looking around, finish here. And I want to see the curtains as
Several
well.
maps have been attached
But I wanna come
a
back to
bulletin
this.
board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of
Oh.
Martinez.
Let's start with Martinez.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting
Okay.
ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there.
Revachol, so the country, right? No, oh, the city. So Martinez is like the district, and then the city.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
And west of the river?
Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock.
Jamrock.
It's
We've heard about
bad.
Jamrock.
People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's
Yes.
almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
And Martinez?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, Coal City is worse. A charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you? No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
That's nice. Keeper morale, okay. So maybe if I failed this one, I would have lost morale? I need to do something about this as soon as I can. Insulinda.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou.
Caillou?
You are here.
Okay.
Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme, Ozon, Laurentide, Face à la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you. Radiating outwards from you, the suzerain Revachol, with a radius of 80 kilometers, still the crown jewel of this Isola would be barely visible.
Can you see cities on the islands?
You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu, on archipelagos, Croyan,
So much stuff.
Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas.
No way I remember any of this, but it's cool to hear.
Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark.
Look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas,
Oh,
they're
Seol.
called.
That's where our friend in Kim is from.
Connections to other worlds.
Nope.
Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there.
Right.
You have little idea what they
Failure.
are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away. Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer
Impossible.
dust.
Okay. Can I buy these maps? Maybe they're cheaper,
I'm sorry,
I'm guessing.
officer. The map of
Ah, come on.
Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore.
No, but
And
it is
besides,
good
you could
though.
scarcely afford them.
Shut up, man.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it.
Whoa.
The map of Martinez is 90
Ow.
cents, though.
You seem to underestimate my resources. Why is the one of Martinez so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
But they said it was detailed enough for us to
From when some
work with.
design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
What happened then?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if
Steal
someone
it.
fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business.
I mean, she deserves it, but it's 90 cents. Let's just get this one. We have enough for the other one anyway, right? Because it was 4 something. Wait. Just in
Shelves full of
case.
biographies
Yeah,
of-
470. Let's just get the map.
Several maps. The maps look old.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Cool. And we have it. Worn and torn map of the Martinez area dating from 48. A title on the top reads, Bienvenue à Reverchol. It's a bit out of date. It was originally created by a design studio in a failed attempt to spruce up Martinez and turn it into a fancy tourist location.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper
What if we
right
can use
corner.
this to like have like shortcuts or make it to the harbor in some other way? I don't know. It'd be interesting. Trace a path through the grid.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
Of course.
For a more detailed view of the map,
Mm.
go to your journal and select the map tab.
Nice. Now we have a map. Okay, I love this. So the Whirling Rags is here. Mirror. Oh. It shows you where the checks are? Dude. I'm so happy about this. The ledger is just on me, no? So if it's on me, it just appears on the Whirling Rags? Because if this is on me, it should be here, right? Because I'm here. Kim. Measurehead. Shelf of crime novels. Map wall. Okay. Very cool. Let's take a look at this. Waterfront, we've been here. We've been around here. We went up here. Measurehead is here. We went to the square. This is where the people are. We did not go south. I don't think it was possible just yet. We just went up this way. And it seems like we could keep walking this way. Maybe we can't now that I see this map. But that's pretty cool. It's cool to have. So Martinez is not that big. I don't know if we'll ever leave Martinez, but if we do, cool. District in Jamrock Quarter. Oh, so you are in Jamrock. You're like part of Jamrock? I thought it was separate, but okay. Cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Another boring book, just discarded here. Now let's check out the last
This
one.
bookstore is not strictly about crime,
Paranormal.
romance, and biographies of famous people.
How are we doing on this, by the
There's
way?
also a wide
26
range
minutes.
of paranatural literature.
25. Cool. Look through the shelf.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about
Yo.
wholeness, unity,
What's up?
balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't
Okay.
have access to paid health services.
How does that work?
It serves platitudes while also telling everyone that traditional medicine the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
I only have a single page so far. I'm not doing a very good job of taking notes, actually. But I have important stuff. The thing is, also, the game helps you quite a bit. There are many things here that I would have to write down, but they just... It's quite detailed with the quests. And I just got a map too, so that's really nice. So it's not that much that I need to do. Maybe a bit of the world building, like where we are and stuff like that, I did write down just in case. But we'll see. I'm guessing I'll have to write a bunch more, but so far we're doing fine. Anyway, this is really dumb.
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver.
Interesting.
And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
Heard about the curse. Okay. Find something truly otherworldly. If I fail this, I swear. Okay.
Increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
I feel like this one should be easier to steal compared to that one, because she's just not looking here and she doesn't really care about the curse, I think. We didn't talk to her about that anyway. What is the pale?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
What is this book about?
The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom,
Okay.
made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale. Even better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked
Okay.
and helpless on a cool slab.
Sounds invigorating.
It is, and good for the circulation too.
What else?
It also
This is so
recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
So why is this actually catching my attention? What does this pale aged liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
Can we actually like heal the damage on this guy by his addiction? I should get my hands on some of that. What else is in there?
For general health and well-being,
But this is
readers
paranormal,
are
so
encouraged
I
to
don't know.
take regular strolls through the pale. Though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
I can tell, yeah.
This is exactly what you need.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't want to be the party pooper, but this pale territory sounds sort of dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't walk in it naked.
Anything else of note?
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Is this gonna hit our morale again? Because I can't afford that, so I don't need that.
You close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
Oh man. I think the other one has to do with the curse, right? So this one, I mean. So this might, let's say, I'm writing it down. Book about curse. So it has something to do with the curse, which is interesting to me. But the other one really called to us, and we can only choose one with the money we have.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf.
Huh?
That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
What? Okay. Very close to this. Let's just buy this one, I think. No?
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
They said it was something personal, so maybe we can learn something about us.
A true cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
Great. Now it's gonna be something to interact with. Yeah. Dusty Tome brings knowledge on the history of innocences. It is written by one João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego, cool name, a masked fascist. Oh, not cool. Who tries to reach a conclusion on which of the innocences is the coolest in the world. It sounded better before, but
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy.
I didn't check out the curtains yet. Craig opened this immense tome.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to
Breakthrough
understand
imminent.
the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events,
We're like at
historical.
10 minutes, right?
Most of it ends up as
Or
a
5 minutes.
twisted mass
Yo.
of facts inside
Okay,
your
it's kind of
brain.
late. Okay, mass of facts.
Your educational survey is done.
No.
Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes.
What?
You ready?
What do you mean?
That's the spirit. Here we go.
I'm gonna destroy my
Question
morale,
one.
maybe.
Who was the first
I don't know, man.
Dolores Day.
Oh, easy success. Okay. Oh, so we're not gonna... We might just like get a few and then we need more levels to get through the whole book. That's a really cool way to stop you from, or like to sort of limit how much you can access of information of a book or whatever this does, or like a skill. We'll see. Let's just keep going.
Incorrect.
What?
Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism,
Come on, man.
and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern. She was powerful and beautiful on all her icons. Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a
What?
flash silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why.
What?
Another choice, perhaps? Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
What?
A strange
Oh, come
sensation
on.
of loss. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice, and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this.
What? Did I know her or no?
Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't Dolores Day.
Sola?
Incorrect.
Oh, come on.
Sola was anointed during the previous century and even lived to see the current one. She was an urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-innocence. Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo nationalist who blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn-of-the-century revolutions. Innocences don't usually resign. Care to try again?
That's gonna be dumb if it's not.
Correct.
Okay.
Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum. As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party. Question 2.
I'm so lost.
Who was the strongest innocence? Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
Well, if this is a success, you might be able to tell me, no? Doesn't sound too familiar to me. Shoot me a hint.
An innocence is the highest category of historical personage in the world, a literal personification of history. Traditionally, an innocence, when anointed, assumes supreme rule over the Occident or the known world in general, at least the parts that matter.
Very interesting, but that doesn't help me answer the question.
I can do better. Okay, so commonly an innocence does not enforce his or her power through military power. This is seen as unnecessary. The innocence wins because an innocence can't help but win.
What's going
For
on?
their deeds are inevitabilities.
I'm so lost.
Did this help?
No.
Damn.
Damn.
Great Dolores.
No. Well, we saw Franco Negro, but maybe he was talking about some other innocence, and maybe Franco Negro is like a historian or something, or maybe the one who wrote the book, Vesper Messina. I don't think it's gonna be Dolores, and thinking about her is gonna hit our morale again, maybe. So let's just go Vesper Messina.
Incorrect.
Oh man.
Vespa Messina is not a person,
What?
but a defunct state on the southeastern coast of the Occident. It used to take up most of the peninsula before separating into the republics of Vespa and Messina. Care to try again?
Let's go with this one because I'm scared of this.
Correct.
Okay.
Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation. Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue. Question 3. Who was the false innocence?
I can't, man. A few hints.
Yes, there exists a group called the Founding Party, known
Scientology
as the Holy Party,
is not gonna help.
during the time of the Pericanacion. This, the world's oldest international organization, spends its time in search of either the re-emergence of the innocents or new
What's
members.
up with encyclopedias just messing with me?
There seems to be a mix-up with the sources. It's not my fault. At least it clearly wasn't Dolores Day. She wouldn't be false. She's beautiful.
Doesn't seem to be that much of a consequence in missing as long as it's not Dolores.
Correct.
Oh,
There have been a number of counter or false innocences, some assumed to have innocentic qualities, some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most
need this
famous and
ASAP.
important of these was Ernest Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and
There he
learned
is
so
again.
much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence? The most important of them all. The most precious to humankind.
has to be this one. I mean, this was not an innocence, right? And this was the strongest one, which could coincide, right? Militarism. This is cool, the Real. And establish the concept of the nation. So that's pretty huge. But at the same time may rise to nobility. Okay. It could be that one. Let's go for the hint. It's not gonna help.
Of course, this is my thing. The reason I exist in this world. The correct answer is
Oh.
Franco Negro.
Absolutely certain of this?
Zero doubts. While it was actually her.
Oh, so maybe according to the book, it is Franco Negro, but we know it's Dolores for some reason.
Incorrect.
Okay.
While Franco Negro built concrete churches
We
and
gotta have to deal with
cathedrals,
that.
and while many people, especially the Mesk, consider him a father figure, due to his militarism and nationalism, João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego argues differently. Another choice, perhaps? Oh yes, militarism and nationalism. My bad.
It's not gonna be this. This is risking morale, but I feel like going for an answer that you already gave and being wrong might risk morale as well. I don't know how this works. Let's go with Dolores.
Correct. The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence. A most radical change to the whole fabric of the world. Everything from inter-esolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow, and more beautiful.
Dude, I feel like I'm reading like a different language. I'm going crazy.
And more beautiful. And more.
But it's somehow like interesting.
Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get
Please don't hit my morale.
a C.
Okay.
Vaguely passable. A solid effort with nothing much else to show. Nice going, mediocrity man.
Thanks, man.
You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Damn you, you arrogant book.
What's going on with you?
The book is unfair.
Okay.
He stares at you, his visage unflinching.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real
If this
weirdo.
hits morale,
No
I don't
wonder
know
you
what to
seem
say.
Have trouble with the right answers.
Man, something's weird about this book.
Next
You
time.
should do something fun instead. Rock out. Forget about it.
Wait, can we do anything
Browsing
else?
through the book, your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well. It's
Okay,
pop
I'm not
quiz
falling
time,
for your
probably
trickery.
For the best. It wasn't looking too good for you.
Put it
anyway.
away. So that's it. I spent a bunch of money because there was something personal. I guess we now know that Dolores Day is like the greatest innocence, and to us is someone important, I guess.
Advanced race
There we go.
theory.
Great.
Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright.
I like
The
this.
mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your
Great.
thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
So now that you've sort of internalized it, it's not like you believe it or anything, which was what I was a little bit worried about. You just realize, you just like take a step back and realize how dumb, how ridiculous they are. Learning cap for rhetoric raised to 5 plus 1. Oh, raised to 5 plus 1 conceptualization. The mystery is mostly aesthetic. The mystery? What are you talking about? Cool. We can talk to Measurehead.
Lonesome, long way home.
This is gonna be super interesting, maybe.
Here we go. Home awaits.
Oh, it tells you.
Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there.
Oh,
Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to
What?
work. That's all you have now.
okay. I guess if we go back, we might find some clues about ourselves, but okay. So, oh, you can forget. I thought they would just disappear from here. Okay. We got this bonus. I got my drama back. Oh, I didn't see this. Learning gap for perception raised to 5. I really don't know what this means, honestly. Speed gives 1 psi. What? Okay. Speed. That's weird.
Yes?
Oh. Let's go down. We still have another book we can buy. I don't know if I want to buy books after what happened with this book, but we'll see.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtain.
And do I have? Let me just check. Oh, I can see that later.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Okay. What's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
She's so dumb.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books.
Already bought one. I don't have money.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket. What?
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron
Where?
assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at
Are
you.
you looking inside? Or are you looking here? What's going on?
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
I kind of want to do it. I don't really care about this woman, but I don't want to get in trouble. I'm scared because I have 1 morale.
Just
We're
as
gonna
you're
get
about
kicked
to pull
out?
apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Okay, let's talk about her. Is this about the curse? That's why you're afraid.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
But I am a police officer. She's almost begging you. I'm not doing it yet.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
What a weird thing to say. She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that.
It's calling for me.
You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
What are you talking about?
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Oh man, I'll think about it.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
What are you, a coward? Think about the marvelous adventures waiting for us on the other side.
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you.
Oh,
as if
man.
taunting you.
I'm scared because of our morale, and I think we don't need to be dicks this time. I'm kinda, I don't know. I don't want to get the girl in trouble or anything. I don't want people to hate me more than they actually already do. Man. Now, do we get something over the curtains? No. Let's write it down. We might come back. Maybe we can come back when she's not here, or when only the daughter is here, for example, and then we can maybe check it out without her going crazy.
Yes?
Okay. I think we can get out of here.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biography.
No, we can talk about
people.
the curtains.
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
Why do you have a strange trinket? It wouldn't hurt. This is good too.
It's just for decoration.
It quavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped smile, then something breaks.
Okay, fine. It's just because
Okay.
this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
Okay. Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
Okay, she nods at the strange cage-like trinkets on the curtains. Oh, that's a word.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against
Okay.
the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
I mean, so far the game hasn't really had that many like paranormal things, but rather our own, like everything can be explained away by thinking about the fact that this guy's kind of crazy and his mind is like playing tricks on him, I guess. But on the outside we haven't really seen that, so I'm not too scared to go in there, but I don't know. How does this curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store.
It's the curse of financial distress.
I already have that
of
curse,
ruin
dude.
and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
No. I'm a little confused. What does that mean?
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Okay.
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
I feel unwanted too. What does it mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Is your pendant part of the wards as well?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel
Okay.
people to buy books.
Of
There
course.
are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
I like this. Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate, see if the curse is real. Or I just want you to let me in there.
Most certainly not.
Of
I don't
course.
want anyone
I
who's
should've
not
known.
familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
Psychic arts? Sounds right down our alley.
Oh, you're the master of psychic arts? Says whom? Huh? What do you mean? It's because I went with psyche? It's a 42. Oh, it'd be really cool if she did. 42, can we do this? Please. And it's a white one, so we can come back.
Time to fire up
Frick,
the old
man.
lie machine.
Oh, this drama. Do you know how me and my partner are known to our colleagues back at the station?
No,
Storekeeper has crossed her
The
arms.
lieutenant looks at you, waiting to see where this
But I already
is going.
failed it, so it doesn't matter.
You've got this. Just go with it. This is elegant.
Crime Bros.
you're called what? What is this, a joke, Mr. Policeman? Do you commit crimes together or what?
He turns away, not before you can see a small hint of a smile. He's struggling to not crack up.
Not like this. We're called Crime Bros because we like to solve crimes as brothers in arms. I'm gonna just lose this.
Sir,
The last
I
one?
really don't have time for your jokes. The situation is very serious.
Okay, this is very interesting. I was just gonna go in without really caring about what this lady says, but now that I have a white check, I'm tempted to try to do it again. I had a few more questions about the curse.
Okay, but please, only a few
That's
questions.
okay.
The woman before you.
Cool. Very interesting. Haven't really paid much attention to these this time. I'm thinking next time what I was thinking of doing today, which is doing logic, because I have to. Oh, okay. Because I have to. I might do that next time. I have drama as well. Okay. Composure, reaction speed. And I want to go talk to Measurehead. So basically... wait, let me think. What is Erase Enigma? I already did this. And then return to him. Okay. So what I want to do next time is leave this godforsaken place. Get out of here. We might come back. Might as well talk to the girl. Because she might have something different after we've been in. And then we'll see. Wait.
The lights are so pretty.
No,
when it...
okay. Cool. So what I want to do next time is go talk to Measurehead. See if we can make it through, because the main objective is still to get the guy down from the tree. It's late. He might not be there anymore. Maybe he is. I guess he is. Hopefully he is. If not, then it's gonna get messy real quick. We're gonna have to do something with our morale, so might just try to go into the shop, see if I can buy anything, or talk to the gardener again. Maybe she can give me something. If not, that's all I can think of right now. I don't know what happens if you run out of morale. We'll see. So talk to Measurehead. Maybe get something for the morale if we can. Try to get the body down when we talk to the other guy. I forget his name. I have it somewhere in my notes. I don't know. But yeah. We're gonna see if we can get help. Finally get the body down after I don't know how many hours, like 7, 8, whatever. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. And I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.